it's the political compass. Do you want to start with place 100 on the leaderboard or place 1 on the leaderboard?
Place 100, right?
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. I agree.
We have to work ourselves up.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, we'll start with
Who's place 100?
Yeetsaurus.
Yeetsaurus. Dude, I was talking to him just today and I asked him about where he would be.
Yeah.
And he said like a bit to the right.
Yeah.
So just a tiny bit to the right. Not too far.
I
Just
pr
like that, yeah.
I'd probably put him right there then if he says he's a little bit to the right. Far
Yeah,
right?
Yeetsaurus.
More right.
That's Neo saying that.
That's
Don't
Neo
trust
saying
Neo.
that. I trust Neo.
How are we gonna fit 100 people on this?
Don't worry, we'll make it work, dude.
I think he's perfect right there.
Yeah?
Yo, what's
Yeah,
up,
good,
Max
mate.
F2?
Good.
What's up, Smooth Eye?
See, everyone is here to see them be put on the political compass. I told you this was a good content idea.
Crazy content.
Next up is Tylotech. Wait,
Tylotech.
Tylotech. Obviously,
Oh,
I
a bit to the left, probably. Yeah.
no,
would say
I don't think that Tylo secretly would be like alt-right.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I feel like
Yeah.
he'd be like right in the middle of this.
Let's do that. Yeah, I already know someone we can pair him up with. This is perfect.
Nicrovita.
Oh. So we know he has been, or at least his good friend has been in some controversy.
Yeah. Travis percent.
Travis percent.
Yeah.
So he's probably a little to the right, right?
I feel like he'd be quite in the middle.
Yeah, I think he's a little to the right because he just doesn't care about like cancel culture.
But I also think that he would probably be a big Donald Trump fan. I think Nicrovita
Maybe.
would want to be in the 51st state of the United States.
All right.
I think
Let's do
so.
that then.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to do this one because I don't know this person at all.
Do I know them?
Lapis.
Put them in the blue.
Just put them in the blue. All right.
Yeah, well, way to the side. Perfect.
Okay. Next up is someone I don't know anything about. Dan M. Dora, let's get your opinion on this. What do you think of Dan M? I don't know him. Does that really matter? I'm sorry, did I break your concentration? Thank you, Nightbot. And hey, Hayden. What's up, buddy? I put you right here on the political compass. Okay, so this, a very, very avid SMO speedrun Discord server user, once got mad at me for saying that my World Peace Run was a DRUS when I PB'd. Black screen. I feel like considering the anime profile picture and the fact that he uses the SMO Discord a lot, probably be quite far to the left. This is another one that I don't know at all. But you should give your expertise on this one because you know this person. A6S. Oh, oops, wrong button.
Yeah, I know this guy a lot. I mean, so police car. So he's all the way on the authoritarian side, right? He loves the police.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
State taking control. That just makes sense. And then probably like left is like all cops are bastards, right? So we just put him a bit to the right then.
Yeah.
Because he like glazes the cops.
I think yeah, probably right there.
Very valid reasoning.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. That's a good taking from the PFP. We have Mario Carter. First of all, let's take a good look at the profile picture. What are we thinking?
Okay, isn't that not kind of... Wait.
Like this is no. This is the Fortnite default skin.
Oh, I see.
I don't think that this is George Floyd, but I know what we're thinking. Right next to Hayden.
Yeah.
Hayden, you're gonna be with Mario Carter. Another German one that you've had a lot of beef with.
Who?
Quatex.
Quatex, dude.
Let me just put the chat up right here. Let's go through his Twitch logs real quick in my Twitch chat.
Alright.
It would be easy to get a new PB for me because I lost 30 in snow because of a death. Then it would be 101 5x. But I switched to Procon 2 weeks ago and I am not 100% comfortable with it in mid and late game. Okay? But then we got to this one. I fucking got German record a few minutes ago with 59.54. I am finally relieved. And this is the only message he put out. He said nothing before and nothing after.
What does that say about his
What does that
political
say about him?
orientation?
I think that says
I mean,
quite
it
a
says a
lot.
lot about him. I think he's just very young.
Does he
Yeah.
even have a personality, really? Okay, so let's put him right here for now. Odd me.
Odd me. We know about his past. We're not gonna talk about it.
Go kill yourself, Turtle Lord. Genuinely fucking slit your own throat. Die.
We know what he said to people like Turtle Lord, for example.
I love Turtle Lord. Oh, yeah, we put it a little bit to the right, I think.
Maybe like right here.
Yeah, it seems good.
Oh yeah, this one is gonna be one of the easiest one of all of them.
Okay, is it? I think it is. Oh yeah, all right.
Duckable.
Let's just not even talk about it. Just
Let's just leave it right there.
honestly, just a bit more to the left, maybe out of the compass. Yeah.
Ooh, this one is one for you again.
Say the name.
DD. Another one that will probably be somewhere around there is Cypher. I'm feeling quite far right. I've one very distinct memory of Cypher, which
Okay.
is a moment in the Mint Gang, I believe, where he had a run that did not PB, and then he proceeded to call that run gay. As we can see here, this probably puts him quite far on the right. This message right here, gay ass second half. Let's put him pointing at Title Tech. This was another one of your personal favorites that you really wanted to be on the list.
Yeah. All right. So obviously very very family friendly.
By the way,
So I do
I
think
just want to clarify to the Twitch chatters, we are now talking to a Zach in the Box expert who has watched every single one of his YouTube shorts.
I went through all of them. It took me like 45 minutes out of an afternoon. I watched every single one. I would think he's very family friendly, right? He is very inclusive in his community. So we have to put him pretty far to the left.
Here's one of Bugfish's favorites.
Shamcat, okay, just judging of the rainbow colors, we can already see we have to do it with a very woke person here.
Yeah, we are dealing with something with someone very woke. That is true.
This is perfect. Now we have like Shamcat kissing Zach's head.
That's perfect. That's about what I wanted. I do know that on the next person you have very strong opinions.
I do.
Flavian.
Flavian.
As we know, the first ever person to skip
the first
skip 100.
What a legend. I remember his goat moment, right? Where he jumped off in pillars and he thought he was him. Like, that was great.
Yeah, I
for
agree.
the People Room BTT segment.
Yeah, where he sent the BTT, or he sent like a task segment once, I believe, and then no one replied to it, and everyone ignored it, and I was like, okay, I guess no one cares about this.
Do you remember his tweet about the German school system?
That
Yeah,
no
I
one-
don't think
yeah.
Germans actually learn what Hitler did, basically, is what he said.
Yeah.
And that we're taught that Hitler won the war.
Very
so I would
uninformed.
say he's to the right because he's like very quick to even believe his own made up
Also,
conspiracy
I just
theories.
wanna say that considering the two examples we named before about the skipping 100 and the People's Room thing, he's quite greedy for attention. Doge Cyanide.
known for coming out as Dutch.
Yeah, I would say, you know, I've known Doge for a while, coming up on a good 4 years. We recently talked. We've gone back in touch. I would say quite a bit on the right. Ooh, this one is a really interesting one, which is really a blast from the past. Blast from the past.
Oh no, is it who I think it is?
It absolutely is not. It is Zenimark.
Oh, it isn't.
Zenimark famously
Zenimark.
has dated a pedophile.
What?
Yeah. Classic Xenomorph obviously dated a known pedophile too.
As we discussed previously, Jamie defended Nathan back in 2016 when the discussion of Nathan's grooming came into light. At the same time, conveniently, it came out that Nathan's exposure only led to Jamie's victims finding the courage to come out with their own stories about her. The name Vegas Jamie was actually her real username for quite a while until switching into Mudkip Mama, but this name was actually used for quite some time for her porn account, in which she allowed minors to follow her. Finally, as I stated before, she was married, and what did he think? Well, like everyone else around her besides those who outed her, he didn't care. Finally, on February 14, 2020, Mudkip Mama, or Jamie, tried to escape under an alt, that new alt being called Kinetic Stan. Xenomorph was still standing by Jamie. They are a couple. They tried to wait until the heat died down and would come back earlier this year. That's when Jamie renamed herself to Miss Stan Lee, and relatively quickly the community shut it down.
He was about twice his age, I believe, with a daughter who was 5 years younger than himself. I believe that was the story. Sorry to put it out there like that,
Okay.
but that was really that's what happened. You know, it's the truth.
I remember Xenomorph streaming. It was like 4 years ago or something, and I made a comment about something like I killed a run and wooded or something. I was saying about like killing a run or something, and something along the lines of offing myself, which he got really offended by. So that would put him a bit to the left.
Yeah, but that was definitely put up for the live stream. He definitely put up that leftist persona for the live stream. Considering who his girlfriend was the time he left the community.
Let's do that.
Right there. Time for what?
Banana Boy?
For Banana Boy? It is time for Banana Boy
Okay,
right
Smule,
now.
what's your opinion on this?
Somewhere out of bounds. Nice terminology.
Smule is
But that might be too much. Definitely upright. Yeah, I was thinking upright too. Like probably right here.
I know someone to put out of bounds for sure already.
I know someone too, and we're coming pretty close to that one. Ooh, another one that, you know, I might cause for some controversy with this one, but another one that I think is quite hungry for attention at times. Toby Tech. He had a bunch of like unrecorded PVs, and it was like shit run when you get a low 59, something like that.
Oh.
And then people got mad over that. I don't know this person at all whatsoever, so you have to chip in on this one. Mesa.
Have I told you the story?
Is he German?
That I saw him IRL.
Oh yeah, you did. Wait, tell it again.
Okay, so basically, we both know that we live like very close to each other. It's like a 15-minute car drive, and my girlfriend was participating in like a 10-kilometer run, and I know what he looks like, and I saw him there, and then but he didn't know what I looked like, so I just saw him. And yeah, that was basically it. And then I text him, are you where I think you are right now, or something like that? And then he was. Yeah, that's basically the story. And he walked right past me, and I heard him talk. It was awesome. Put him.
Well, luckily,
put him middle.
Or like
yeah,
middle.
I think that's fair.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, all right. We have someone coming up right here. This is just a case for out of bounds.
This is definitely a case for out of bounds. Our favorite Theodore, TMB.
What is that? What is that profile picture?
This is just a picture because he does not have a PFP on SRC.
Bro, that's crazy. You're crazy for that one.
TMV. Right there. Easy, right? Like that's probably where you would put him, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Further up? I agree.
Yo, what's up, TMV?
Yo, what's up, TMV? All right, next one.
Great day.
Vitox.
I believe he cheated BTT segments.
He did, because he did 2-player mashing and 1-player. He's obviously very greedy for attention when you're cheating BTT segments, right? He also cheated Mooncom sub. Okay, Pajulu, that's good to know. Just like Flavian, makes it so he would go on a right-wing grift the moment he would be able to. Ooh, this is a really interesting one that we definitely both have a lot of opinions on.
All right, let's do this. The Bugman.
The Bugman. The Bugman. if we're talking like 5 years ago, I would probably put Bugfish right around here.
But he changed.
But
he
he's changed. He's changed quite a bit in a good sense, I think.
like that. That's good.
This is like a good place, right? Okay, this is my actual enemy,
Rodeo.
Rodeo. Because of him, I got a 609 snow in a race against him. I completely put the blame on him for that one, and I got kicked out of my last tourney.
Good end.
Here's someone I would put a little to the left again. CMFP.
Yeah.
Famously very much against the usage of slurs,
Okay.
but he's quite progressive, as we know, because there have been people using slurs, and he is very much against that. Okay, we have another German. So this one's for you, of course.
This is pro, right?
Pro.
All right. So this is a great story, basically, that we had German elections, right? And we have like a test where we had to we can answer questions, and then it tells you which party you should maybe vote.
Yeah.
And we weren't doing that while he was doing Kaiser Ruined. And like it was crazy. We asked him one question, he would answer the most left shit ever, and then the next question the most right shit ever.
Really?
Can you maybe split them in two parts and put
But-
one left out of bounds and one right out of?
This is another one of your favorites. Someone who you really wanted to be on the list. Spezzy.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows I'm a big Spezzy fan.
Yeah, of course, with your Valorant alt name being Big Man Spezzy.
SR123. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Big Man Spezzy SR123. Yeah, okay, so wait, I have a perfect analogy for this, right? If you have a group of people who is constantly blaming the government for every single thing that happens, like that's where he would be.
Oh yeah, I do remember the one time I raced him. He got a 104, and he kept blaming his controller.
Yeah, or the one time he posted a picture on Twitter where he was like, "This stupid controller."
Putting
Right
the left timer.
libertarian, like probably like right here.
Yeah.
This one is another German, so this one is for you. Wuxwu.
Why did you poke that picture?
This is you.
Okay, where would you put me?
I would probably.
It's a crazy picture.
I think that I would probably put you like right here. Ganon. I have this very distinct memory of one of my first times in Ganon's chat. Now we're talking like 5.5 years ago, where Ganon missed nut clip, and I was like, "Omega lol," and then I got timed out for 10 minutes. Ooh,
Yeah,
another one of
that's
your personal favorites, for sure.
Another one.
Another one, like we've seen before with Spezzy and Zach in the box and Zach07. Game Nerd.
I did see Game Nerd in B-Byte's chat last night.
Ooh,
He was simping quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Coomer and asking for attention.
Like he said hi with HAI. It was crazy.
Okay, yeah. No, okay. Anyways, next one. Another incredibly probably progressive person. Door. Haven't talked much to Door at all, so I don't really know where to put Door. You will not provide input. You want me to guess? You're definitely like left in the middle, like that's for sure, 100%. I'd put you probably right here. Next up, another one from the Twitch chat, Broadway. We've had a few interactions. That's true. I hope you like the picture I chose for you.
What is the law behind that?
Oh yeah. Here we go. So here we see Broadway going into the room, missing DSCA, so therefore doing manual DSCA. But then, if you look back a little bit, if we do this, if we play this in slow motion, we can see Broadway changing the time to 3:59 and then changing it back to 3:00 and then clicking on OK, thinking that we're good, which obviously we're not. Then going out, thinking that the DSCA worked, but it obviously did not work. Going back into the menu again. then changing the time to 1:59, thinking that this is gonna work, putting the time back in time.
I mean, that should work, right?
Yeah, putting the time back, but then actually, bro, we did not even click OK on the menu, it seems.
Oh.
Oh wait, he put it to
Then you put it
2:59,
to an invalid time that doesn't even exist.
which does not
That's
work,
Crazy.
thinking that this works, which it does not actually. Going back into the settings again once more. Going to 1:59 now, thinking that this is gonna work, and now changing the time an hour back works. Next up is I know a little bit about his environment, so maybe I can say a little bit on this. And considering me and this player coming up are actually friends on Facebook. Mr. Dr. Pepper. Growing up in an insane conservative household who is definitely full of Trump voters, for sure. I would probably say put Pepper right here. Okay, this one is your call.
I would say you're a bit to the right. Like, that's how far right you should be.
Really?
Yes.
What do you think of me? Why?
What do you mean? What do I think of you?
I'm quite far left.
You're quite far left.
The only person who's
Um,
ever thought that I was a right winger was Frostbite,
All right, just
who then
if you
called
don't
me
want to
who
rank
then
it-
called me out on Twitter. Okay. Here we have another progressive, obviously. TriXCC. TriXCC is very much progressive. And a Tyrone Cheddar. Probably put TriXCC right there. Speed the Odyssey whiz. He has made some pretty honorable tweets to Jimmy Carter after his passing. Like, he famously did a mace clip for Jimmy Carter. Like, that's not nothing, you know?
Oh yeah, that was something.
Like, that's quite something. Okay, here's one who has said to me verbatim in the past that he does not give a single fuck about politics, and he has never voted in any election in his life. Stravos 96. Let's have Lil
let
Curtis'
him peek
eyes.
out.
We're almost done. We're at 16th place. The Dangers. Quite progressive, obviously. Very progressive, even. Also, another thing, Hassan Viewer. I would probably put him right here. Like, Hassan Viewer, which means socialist, for sure. Very socialist. Pro-Palestine, all of that stuff. Another really interesting one to me. Very interesting person. Dansta. Considering he
Does
is
not trust some
Austrian.
people. He's very much known for his investigation into the whether or not Max F2 is splicing.
Yeah, is
Like,
he? I didn't
kind
know
of.
about this. Tell me the lore.
Yeah, it's going around that like he's spending his nights just looking at the audio tracks whether or not Max F2 spliced. Like, he just couldn't take it that someone else who speaks German bopped him.
That makes a lot of sense.
And I mean, Max F2, let's be honest, he does splice. We all know it.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to be
So
public
it makes
information.
sense. Yeah. So I would say he's libertarian. He wouldn't just trust the state.
Yeah.
But other than that, a bit to the right, like towards Title Tag. He's good friends with Title Tag. Right?
You could put really far right. I don't think you could put that far right, Cypher. I think that this is probably a good placement, and that was pretty much based off an old screenshot that we have of you.
Oh yeah.
Let's
I
open it.
forgot about
Let's
that.
let's open it
It
real
all
quick.
makes it fair again.
This kind of made it so you were put a little bit further to the right, Cypher. You know, using gay to describe your second half in the speedrun made it so I was putting you a little bit more right. Okay, next up, the only Arab on the list, Odyssey guy.
Why would you say it like that? That's a crazy picture.
I know a lot about him. Very far right, and also doesn't want the government to interfere with anything that he does whatsoever because he knows that anything that then will go wrong. The last German runner on the list.
Oh my god.
This one's yours. All yours.
This one's mine. Okay. I've been talking to Max. a bit
Max,
about
wait.
libertarian.
Sam has some input though. Max is a terrorist. That's what he's saying.
You know, he is known for splicing. Like, what does that do to your...
Right wing grift again, once more. He's probably right here. This is probably a better place.
Yeah, that's it.
Chaos Pringle. I would probably put him Like right here. Place number 3. PGR. Famously, he had in his Twitter bio for a while that he was agnostic, and before I knew what the word agnostic meant, I thought that was some form of autism, and he had his mental disease in his bio. Okay, now, number 1, Tyrone 18. Definitely more here. I think that this would probably be a
let's
good
put him
place
down.
for him.
That's good.
We do have some honorable mentions.
mentions?
I've got 4 of
Uh-huh.
them.
4
Let's
of 'em,
start
okay.
with Mitch. Like Mitch nowadays would go quite far left, quite progressive. But Mitch,
Back in the day,
when I
you're
met
right.
Mitch, like more like here. Let's do this. Okay. Another honorable mention. At 101.57, Dex Grant.
I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy. If you're the little bitch who doesn't know how to fucking take some simple fucking opinion, you can go suck a dick. I'm sick of y'all.
I feel like this would probably be a good place. The next up, the last one, I wasn't really sure whether I should put this one in or not. Travis percent. Where are we putting Travis percent? But maybe more right. Maybe more like right here, right next to Hisham.
I think that's good.
All right. Well, that was it.
Is that it?
The 2025 SMO Top 100 Political Compass plus some honorable mentions. In exactly 1 year from now, we'll do it again. Thanks everyone for watching to the 2025 Political Compass stream with special guest Wuxwu. I'll see you guys next year. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.